Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for all updates.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sneha Banerjee and today I'm going to recommend to you 5 LGBTQ books, and I hope that you love these books because I really did. And without any further delay, let's get started. So the first book in this list is Cobalt Blue, written by Sachin Kundalkar, and this is translated by Jerry Pinto. And this book is a must read for all of us because firstly, this book is written by an Indian author and the story is also set in an ordinary middle class Indian household. And to read a story like this, to read a story of a person who belongs to this community, and that too who is also living in an ordinary Indian household where privacy is something that doesn't really exist and where people don't understand any of this, people still talk about taboos and superstitious stuff. So to read a book like that is just so revolutionary in itself, and kudos to the author. Sachin Kundalkar has done such a great job. So the story is basically about this Joshi family, and a paying guest comes to live with them. Now this man is very mysterious, and Anuja and Tanay, who are siblings, fall in love with him and they are completely smitten by this person. So this book is divided in two parts, Tanay and Anuja, where both of them tell you the story, tell you their perspective of this person and how they fell in love and how this person leaves them. So this entire book is very wholesome, very inclusive and very beautiful, where you get to see that love is love. It doesn't matter the gender, the sexuality, doesn't really matter. What matters is what you feel for the other person and how you explore love in itself. I think that this book is a must read, so definitely read Cobalt Blue and tell me how you like it. So the next book in this list is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson, and this book is about two fraternal twins, Noah and Jude. So what happens is that initially they are completely inseparable, they are very close with each other, but cut to 3 years later they are not close at all. They are completely separated and they have their own problems, their own issues. They are going through this phase of self-discovery and self-exploration. Now Noah has his own secrets and his own problems, and he is exploring himself, his sexuality, his identity. On the other hand, Jude is also exploring herself. So this story is a very wholesome story. This story is not just about love. I think this book is a beautiful and a must read, and I think that because this book is a YA novel, it is very relatable as well. Next up, we have Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Sands, and I think there is no other book that talks about this community in such a beautiful way. So Aristotle is someone who has a brother who is in prison, and in his family no one talks about him. He doesn't know his brother that much, but he has this thing that he wants to know his brother. He thinks that people are forgetting about him. Also, he's an introvert. He doesn't have many friends, he doesn't go out, and he doesn't have a social life. He likes to be by himself. On the other hand, Dante is someone who is very socially active. That is, he can totally go out and make friends and talk to people in a way that it seems so supernatural for Aristotle. And Dante is very philosophical as well. He is very artistic and he has this beautiful subtlety to his personality and this very sensitive and the fragile nature of his. It's very beautiful the way Aristotle cares for Dante and never shows it. It's beautiful, and their friendship is something that is just so beautiful to witness. I have never read something as such. I've never read a relationship, a friendship this pure and this beautiful. Also, eventually the way Aristotle and Dante both explored themselves, their identity, their sexuality, it's beautiful. Another most important thing that I love about this book is the way parents are portrayed in this book. Dante's parents, Aristotle's parents, they are just so amazing and so understanding, and they are parents. They are not dictators, or they are not jailers. They literally are there for their children all the time and they understand them. It's a beautiful book. So I think this book is definitely a must read, and please do read this book. I completely assure you that you are going to love this. Next up, we have Will Grayson by John Green and David Lewton. Now, I never thought that I will love this book. I have read all the books written by John Green and I have loved the Fault in Our Stars and Turtles all the way down, but the other books I never liked them. They were just I don't know, I just didn't like them. So I never thought that I will like this book as well. But when I started reading this book, I just completely fell in love with this book. So in this book, there are two Will Graysons, and one is written by John Green and the another one is written by David. So the character and personality of both these Will Graysons are very, very different from one another. But eventually they come together, and the way they meet, it's very weird but not awkward. I think the book is amazing. Also, it's very sensitively handled, the LGBT part. So if you want to read something like that, then do pick this book. I totally assure you that you're going to love this book. So the last book in this list is The Inexplicable Logic of My Life by Benjamin Alire Sands, and I don't have the physical copy of the book with me right now. Now this book is very different from all the other books that I recommended you till now. So this book is about Salvador and Salvador's father Vicente. Now Vicente is gay and he adopted Salvador. So this book talks about how Salvador is affected by the idea of the society dealing or treating his father Vicente in a different way, in a way that they think that Vicente is inferior. It affects Salvador a lot because he cannot see his father being treated like that just because he's gay. I don't really have any other adjective to describe this book except telling you how beautiful this book is. So definitely read this book and you will totally thank me later. Alright guys, so that was my recommendation for you. Do read these 5 books. These are really amazing and I know that you're going to love these books. If you liked my video, then do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload a new video, since I post new videos every week. And I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.